What is up, Chasethatcoin family? Shaka Daniel here, aka Chase, and you are now tuned in. The market is crazy. The market is definitely crazy. So in my last video, I called the bear market for specifically for Ethereum and Ethereum-based tokens, ones that were a little bit high up, like Golem and a few others. I didn't call a bear market for Bitcoin. I'm still not calling a bear market for Bitcoin until it breaks, not temporarily breaks, but until it breaks the $2,100 level. Once it breaks the $2,100 level, panic, run. Nah, just saying, I'm just joking. But once it breaks the $2,100 level, I'll definitely consider it a bear market for cryptocurrency. But the thing about this is the altcoin market is seeing a lot of downward movement, and because Bitcoin isn't seeing so much downward movement, the Bitcoin dominance is slowly creeping back up. We're approaching 50% on the BTC dominance. All right. There's a couple different things that you could do. All right. You could tether. You could use tether. You could simply buy and hold. Now, if you're in Bitcoin, buying and holding, regardless of whatever price you bought at, is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, as far as altcoins, that's a different story, because altcoins, all right, they're valued in either, well, they're all valued in Bitcoin. Some of them are valued in Bitcoin and Ethereum, with a combination of the US dollar. So the amount of Bitcoin value that you may lose holding onto these altcoins, you may not ever get that back. Just like $50 Litecoin. All right, people that bought $50 Litecoin before, when a couple years ago when it was $50, yes, even if they held, it got back to $50 USD value, but it did not recover its Bitcoin value. So that's the thing about holding on to alts. If you're holding alts and there's a big dump in the market, and let's say you lose 50% plus of your Bitcoin value, all right? Now, if Bitcoin shoots up again in price, yes, your altcoin may get back to whatever price it is that you bought it at USD value, but you may not ever get back the Bitcoin value. And I don't know what you guys do this for, but I do it. What's most important to me is the Bitcoin value, simply because the USD price will fluctuate, but a million Satoshis is always going to be a million Satoshis. You know, a million Satoshis may be valued at, this is inaccurate, but let's say it's valued at $20 or whatever, right? A million Satoshis a couple months from now could be valued at $50. Or, you know, like I said, it's not 100% accurate, the numbers I'm spitting out, but it's just as a reference. So holding on to alts can be a little bit dangerous. Now, for people that bought Bitcoin high, if you bought Bitcoin at $2,800, $2,700, just hold your Bitcoin. All right? Just hold your Bitcoin. Now, for people that bought alts, the altcoin market, the altcoin investors, depending on how much you lost, I would probably sell. I would probably sell, because in order for things to go in your favor, as far as holding, Bitcoin would have to be stable, all right, and then a lot of money would have to flood back into the cryptocurrency market, not just specifically Bitcoin, in order for you to get back to the price in which the Bitcoin value in which you once had. All right, now let's say after this user activated software, let's say we have a bear market from July to September, right? As far as cryptocurrency. And now what is going on with this guy in front of me? And now hold on, let me pass this guy. What the fuck is going on? All right, so, damn it, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, it just really depends. It really depends on where you bought and what kind of altcoin you're holding. Now, if you're holding a top tier altcoin, it's possible for you to be able to get back the Satoshi value or the Bitcoin value. If it's a lower tier altcoin, you may not ever get that back. Even with the higher tier altcoins, you may not ever get that back. So it really depends on how much of a loss it is you took. How it is that you envision the altcoin, whether you think it has a strong future or not. Whether it's an altcoin that can possibly get some adoption. All right, but if it's a lower tier altcoin, you may want to sell off your position, take your loss, because that's what being a good trader and investor is about. Really, that's one of the big things. Controlling your losses. All right, having a 25% loss and living to invest or trade another day is better than having a 70% loss and possibly never getting back that value. That's just in my opinion. So you guys may wonder, I'm trying to think about where I lost my train of thought at what I was going to say, because I wanted to say that, but whatever. You guys may be wondering what it is that I'm doing. Me personally, my Bitcoin holdings that I plan on holding, I just put them in my Trezor wallet. They're just there. They're sitting there. I'm not going to mess with those. As far as my Bitcoin for trading, I transferred that over to my Forex account. Added that to the money that I already had in my Forex account, and I'm back in on Forex trading. All right, Forex trading was my first love, but then I got involved in cryptocurrencies, and the profit from cryptocurrency trading and investing, if you're good, can outperform any market, really. Depending on the size of your Forex account, if you have a nice size Forex account, you can be making bank. But you know, some people don't have that nice size Forex account and they have to build it up. But you know, with one Bitcoin, off of 1 or 2 Bitcoin, you know, you could see an 100% gain in 2 days, a day or so, you know, or 2 days, depending on the altcoin that you're in. So that's what I've done. All right, and I haven't bought any Bitcoin in the 2000s, or I don't even think higher than 1500. I don't even buy Bitcoin anymore, but I have purchased a few pieces here and there in the early 2017. But so I'm still way up off of Bitcoin as far as my initial investment into Bitcoin. All right, I don't want to hold you guys up too long. Like and subscribe, share this around, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, it's all cool. Oh, be on the lookout for my website, Chasethatcointrading.com, and just look for good positions to get back into the market. Now, buying the dips, before we get out of here, buying the dips is different from buying a cryptocurrency in a flat out bear market. That's not buying the dips. That's just buying way early. All right, buying the dips is, yes, it's a bull market, but it had a temporary pullback, because no matter what market it is, it can't go straight up, it can't come straight down. All right, that would be buying the dips. Buying cryptocurrencies in a flat out bear market is, only thing that's going to do is create more losing situations for you. So I personally would stay away from that. I would wait until the cryptocurrency market flattens out, and we may see a bear market for the next couple of months, followed after the bear market we may see a long consolidation for another couple of months. So I'm expecting the cryptocurrency market to pick back up around November. That's just my opinion. But like I said, like and subscribe, share this around. Keep chasing that coin, ladies and gentlemen.